Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As you can see here, we've got a lovely livery in front of us. It's the A319 with British Airways, the retro livery BEA. And I just love this livery. I think it's really beautiful. And we're looking forward to taking this, as you can see, celebrating the 100th anniversary of British Airways. And we're looking forward to taking this one from London Heathrow. We are here at stand 522 at Terminal 5. Just around the side of the main terminal building, and we're looking forward to taking this on this rather murky day from London Heathrow down to Rome. So this means it's the third of our British Airways series of flights. Two more to go after this, unless of course you want to see more British Airways ops, but we're looking forward to moving to somewhere different. So we're looking to see if we can do a VIP op after this British Airways series, and then try something perhaps in North America, courtesy of A Pilot's Life from Simbitworld. But let me know if you want to stick with British Airways, or if you're happy to move around and keep things spicy and interesting, and try different places around and about. So as we say, we're going to be taking our lovely A319 down to Rome today with Speedbird 556 Quebec will be our call sign. And the off-block time is 13:15, so 1:15 in the afternoon, estimated to arrive in Rome at around 5 to 4 UTC in the afternoon. So around 2 hours, 25 minutes there or thereabouts estimated flight time. Might be a little bit quicker depending on the tailwinds that we get today, and we should have some. We'll be cruising up at flight level 370, taking around 8.7 tons of fuel and 144 passengers down to Rome. So let's go ahead and jump on inside the aircraft and get things rocking and a-rolling. So here we are, cold and dark state as always, and once again we have our lovely first officer, Nicole. Hi Nicole. So she always just looks over on cue, doesn't she, as well? That's fantastic. So get our batteries on, voltage is looking good, external power to come on. Get our ideas aligned. Captain, ground control, crew supply. Nav lights on, strobes to auto. Emergency lights armed. Our smoking signs are on. Beautiful. Oopsies. So what we've got now is, let's get that handle out of the way. Power is going to come onto the screens. We can go ahead and initialize. And while that's doing that, we can dismiss this. We can go into my flights. We can import the flight from SimBrief. There it is. Go to mass and balance, load aircraft. Boarding, GSX boarding and refueling, and we can clear away that master caution, and you can see British Airways 556. So will be Speedbird 556 Quebec is our call sign. Pop that into there. Cost index of 15. We will zero that out on the climb. Best climb rate. Cruising altitude is 370. Ground temperature 0. Let's go ahead and check the Fenix app weather. Cool. Alrighty, so winds request. Bring that back.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives.
Atsu. Receive menu. Receive messages. Load sheet. Or preliminary load sheet. Lovely. Gross zero fuel weight is 56.7. And 31.9. Cracking. Fuel, like I said, we're taking 8.7 tons with us. Let's see what the plane says we want. so 1.2. Brill. Brill, brill, brill. All good. Clear out that message, clear out that message, clear out that message. Accept that. Go to flight plan. And clear out your messages too. Alright, let's see which runway we'll be departing from. The time is currently 13:04. We have 9 minutes, 11 minutes to get going. Let's go ahead and get our ATIS, shall we? Right, so to space a misery. I've actually gone ahead and we've got the passengers boarded, everything's all set up, so now have our config set up as well. So our performance, we are going to go out on runway 27 left. It's going to be a dry runway at the moment. It's cold and frosty but dry. Packs off, engine anti-ice will be on, and we're going to look at V1 of 155, rotate 155, V2 of 159, and flap 1 up 0.2 with a flex temp of 72 degrees. So that's all that set up. Let's go ahead and put 6,000 feet on our initial climb out, and constraints this side, airport that side, and we can put in our performance figures. So we've calculated, we can send those to the McDo. They look good. Is that sent? Send, sent. There it is, it's in, and flight plan on that side. Clear out the messages. And that's that for that. We can lock our cockpit door now, and we are good to go. Just get clearance.
Speedbird 556 Quebec, ready to pick up IFR clearance to Fiumicino Airport.
Speedbird 556 Quebec, Heathrow delivery. Expect runway 27 left, Maxit 1 Golf departure. Squawk 4106.
Maxit 1 Golf departure. Squawk 4106. Speedbird 556 Quebec.
Okay,
Speedbird 556 Quebec, read that correct. Contact ground 121.705 when ready for push or start.
We'll contact ground 121.705 when ready for pushback or engine start. Speedbird 556 Quebec, thanks.
And we're ready.
You're welcome.
And we can ask for pushback now, Nicole, thank you.
Speedbird 556 Quebec,
Beacon light
at
can
gate
come on.
522, request pushback.
Speedbird 556 Quebec, Heathrow ground, pushback.
So as you can see, 13:25. We are 10 minutes late.
Pushback approved. Face east. Speedbird 556 Quebec.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Thank you. All good here.
Speedbird 954 Mike, contact Heathrow Tower 118.705. Have a good day.
Departure check completed. 5 half 954
Mike.
Comes Doug.
Locking gear.
Facing east, aren't we? No. Nose right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Brakes released.
Commencing push.
Okay, 13:27 on the off block. 12 minutes late.
Cabin crew, doors to automatic and cross-check, please.
There we are. Wonderful. Hey. Finally on our way, Nicole. Getting out of here. Right, it's 27 left, so it's essentially all the way down to the end of this runway here. Right, let's go and start our engines. Engine mode selected. 2, engine start, and start engine 1.
Heathrow Tower 118.705.
Contact Tower 118.705, Speedbird 8 Alpha.
They're pulling us forward.
Please set parking brakes.
Okay, brake set.
Unlocking gear.
Good start. Engine 1, start engine 2. Here the PTU, dog park.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Thank you.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Can you show me the pin on the left, please? There he is. Yep, it's pin seen. Thank you very much. See ya. Thank you. Alright, that's 2 good engine starts. Engine mode selector back to normal. Flap 1. On the spoilers. Max. Water brake. Let's get predicting wind shear on. TA. Get the weather radar on now. As everybody in front of us is clear. Go ahead and request taxi, please.
Speedbird 556 Quebec. Request taxi to the active.
Maybe you bleed off. Maybe you off.
Speedbird 556 Quebec, runway 27 left, taxi via Yankee, link 53 Bravo,
Excellent on.
link 31 Alpha, link 30, link 28 November
Brakes
1.
off. Let's go.
Runway 27 left taxi via Yankee. Link 53 Bravo. Link 31 Alpha. Link 30 link 28 November 1. Speedbird 556 Quebec.
Cool. While we're doing that, we can go ahead and do our flight control check. Full left, full right, and neutral. Full up, full down, and neutral. Pedal disconnect. Rudders full left,
Speedbird 994 Golf,
full right,
contact Heathrow Tower
and neutral.
118.705, bye-bye.
And that's all checked.
118.705, Speedbird 994 Golf.
And then our trim is going to be 0.2. Okie dokie. So, right. keep left. All the way down to the end, clear right. There we go. Okay, so let's ding the cabin, and we can do our takeoff config check. And it's normal, just wait for the cabin. As you can see, very misty, hazy, horrible, greyish kind of day in London Heathrow. Very low cloud cover, and yeah, not great visibility, is it? There's our beautiful retro 319 livery. We're not at Brands Hatch, so we can keep the speed around about 25 knots, between 20 and 25 for taxi. Which is idealio. Again, not adding any throttle at all. This is just the IAEs pushing this little 319 along on idle. So we can slow it down. And then let it build back up again by itself. So I have adjusted the rudder controls. So as you can see, braking was a lot better. Taxiing seems to be a lot better. So we'll see what we're like when we're on the runway. So yeah. Departed out of there for our Vienna flight. Terminal 3. So I believe conditions in Rome should be a lot better than this. And let's see if I, let's see if I can just get the METAR for Rome. Yeah, it's supposed to be sunny, 14 degrees. So it should be much nicer over there. Winds at 6 knots. So yeah, it should be good. Speed starting to get away from us again. So again, let's just slow it down. See how the braking is much more gradual now, so that's good. So this is running, there's an update as well for BeyondATC, which I've now installed. So, I mean, if you're a user of BeyondATC, then have a look at the Discord channel and check out the change log there that they've posted in their Discord channel. But amongst other things, there is the taxi speed of the aircraft, obviously the AI aircraft, which should make a significant difference, and they will maintain a higher speed on the runway until their exit point. So it should make transitioning onto the runway and off the runway so much easier. And smoother operations all around. So BeyondATC continuing their fantastic work with these updates, And of course, whilst working on bringing VFR for those of you who like doing general aviation flying, and we'll probably have to try it out as well once that comes out, but they are working on the VFR as well, so that should be fun and exciting.
Speedbird 556 Quebec. Contact Heathrow Tower 118.705.
And we're taking the end, so next right.
Over to Tower 118.705. Speedbird 556 Quebec. Have a good day.
Okay, let's request departure then. Looks like we're all good here.
Speedbird 556 Quebec. Ready for departure. Runway 27 left.
Cool.
Speedbird 556 Quebec, Heathrow Tower. Wind variable. Runway 27 left. Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 left. Cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 556 Quebec.
Okay, clear for takeoff. Here goes. Backs are off. Engine anti-ice. It's coming on. Lights are on. Everything is good. So slow down for the turn. There we go. And let's be out of here. Stable, slight nose down pressure. And that's man flex. 72 SRS runway. Auto thrust is blue. Airspeed's now alive. Ecam memos, takeoff no blue. Start that chrono. There's 100 knots. We are neutral. Oh, taxi is so much. I mean, it's so much better now. The rudder settings for this is, yeah, it's great. Good, glad we've nailed that. V1, there's rotate. Off we go. Just reclimb, gear up. Nav. There's 800 feet, AP1.
Speedbird 556 Quebec. Contact London Control 134.125.
Disarm the ground spoilers.
Contact London Control.
Thrust lever climb.
125. Speedbird 556 Quebec.
Oof. Just love the derail on
London
the
Control.
IAE, it's beautiful.
Speedbird 556
Alright,
Quebec.
nose lights off.
1,700 feet.
And we'll start our turn out. And flaps clean.
London Control identified. Climb to flight level 180.
Climb to flight level 180. Speedbird 556 Quebec.
180, open climb, 180 blue.
All aircraft be advised information victor now current. QNH1014.
Not much to see out there, is there? It's that big thick layer of overcast, icy conditions down there. Alright, pack one on. More than 10 seconds. And I think it shouldn't take too long before we switch off that engine anti-ice. Looks like we'll be above this lot pretty sharpish, I reckon. Saying ice not detected.
Speedbird 125 heavy. Contact
We'll leave it a bit.
Control 118.475.
Wait for us to straighten out, level out. Then we'll release the cabin. Should align with 6,000 feet. There it is, 6,000 feet. And that means we go standard. Standard pressure set. Cool. Yeah, no worries. And then we can plug in our iPad again. And let's go to flights. Let's keep the weather up for Rome. So let's have a look and see what we've got on our charts. So you can see where we are at the minute. Obviously just left Heathrow. We are heading out on the Maxit 1 Foxtrot, which will take us to Maxit. Right, the restriction there is 6,000, but obviously we've been cleared beyond that anyway. So all is good there. And then our actual routing, as you can see, will take us out over the Sussex coast, over France, just to the west of Paris, and then down across Geneva, over the Alps, the western side of the Alps, over northern Italy, passing the Genoa, which was on the coast there, out over the Med, and then into Rome. So we look forward to that. Now we're above 10,000, lights off. Keep the seatbelt signs on for now, looking at this. Don't want to get caught out by that. Again, engine anti-ice, keep on for now because of that. And the temperature is only +4. So we're still in icing conditions here. Moisture in these clouds, temperature combination. And we're heading straight for it, look. Beautiful. There's Midhurst. So I think once we clear this, we can probably look to release the passengers who take off their seatbelts. Of course, I think we've been making an announcement advising them that they are free to move around the cabin. However, when in their seats, please remain with their seatbelts securely fastened around their waists in case we come across any unexpected pockets of turbulence. And it is likely. Right, so no harm leaving it a bit longer. Right, so let's zero our cost index. That might help things as well, get us above the clouds a bit quicker. Anti-ice, light and fluffy. Anti-ice off. If it was a thicker bank, then I would keep them on.
Contact London Control 118.475. Speedbird 556 Quebec. London Control. Speedbird 556.
Beautiful English countryside. Frosty fields probably. A little chilly.
Speedbird 556 Quebec. London Control. Good day. Identified. Climb to flight level 370.
Oh, 370 is going to be a cruising altitude.
370. Speedbird 556.
370 blue.
Speedbird 8 Alpha. Contact London Control 118.775. Bye-bye.
Lovely. Let's go ahead and get rid of those seatbelt signs now, as we are good. And we're good on the climb out now, I think. As you can see, heading towards the coast is the English Channel, the blue bit. Here's the coastline, and we'll head out over the Sussex coast just to the west of Brighton.
Contact Paris Control 126.475. Bye-bye.
I mean, what a view, isn't it? Just looking out across the clouds, seeing the coast. Gorgeous. That'll be Brighton down here. Obviously Brighton, for those of you who don't know, quite popular destination for Londoners, essentially one of the closest beaches. So a lot of Londoners head down to Brighton. Not my favourite of beaches, to be fair. Lots of stones, pebbles. It's not exactly what you'd call a classic beach. But it's the side streets. People like the side streets. What do they call them again? Little alleyways and stuff where you find nice little boutique style shops and so on. But yeah, not my favourite destination. But there is Bournemouth Pier? Brighton Pier, which kind of gives you an indication of the kind of beaches I prefer. Bournemouth beaches are much nicer. Poole beaches, Bournemouth beaches, Dorset beaches in general. Just further down the coast, beyond the Isle of Wight, further that way, get some stunning beaches.
Contact London Control 118.775.
Okie dokie. So we're on our way, climbing up nicely. I think we'll leave you with a flyby shot, or then I'll come back to you when we're ready for the descent, I guess. There you go, that's the flyby. So I'll see you later. Have a good one. Sit back and relax, and catch you on that descent. See ya. Folks, well, we're just about ready for descent. I think we're just getting our descent.
Level 220.
220.
556 Quebec.
So we've been cleared down to 220, so we'll do that now, descent. And we've got our approach performance figures in. Barrow will be 214. We do have runway 16 left, which is what we expected. The weather currently 16 degrees, winds 140 at 11 knots, QNH is 1024, so very pleasant indeed. So just need to work out our landing distance requirements. So fuel prediction, get our weights. So that's going to be 60.9. 60.9. We've got loads and loads of room. Go away. We've got loads of room. So we can go low auto brake and we'll go flap 3. And that's what we'll go with. So low auto brake and we'll be flap config 3. So we'll go back to our performance page. Next phase, config 3. Come up top. Landing flap 3. Right, so that's all in. And if you check the charts, you'll have to see where we are. Here we are, just passing over these islands, or this island. Marina di Campo. Elba, and then we'll be coming in on the LCAP 3 Alpha arrival. And as you can see, that's that funky one here. So we'll have some speed restrictions as we're coming in, and altitude restrictions. As you can see, the platform will be Auxerre 2500. And we'll be able to get that from here. So Auxerre is here, so from Suffolk we get direct, as you can see there, 129 degrees over to Auxerre, and then we'll be in. So that's what we're looking forward to. So all of this is plugged in, we're ready to go, so we're just ready for receiving the directions now. And all is good, so let's get rid of that. And make our way down. So you can see there restrictions coming in to play. So at GoPol we've got 250 knots. LCAP is supposed to be 270. So we'll wind that back. May need a little bit of spoiler. We're in the A319. It loves to zoom. And there we go. So as we get closer on the arrival, I'll come back and let you know how we're doing. Okie dokie, folks. Well, seatbelt signs are now on as we're at 11,000 feet. As you can see, the speed restriction is 220 knots, so we're at 220 knots. We're just waiting for further instructions, and we'll head on down. There we go, 090.
Descend to flight level 090. Speedbird 556 Quebec.
Do need to keep an eye on that speed. We don't want to accelerate too much, so speed brakes out. And I'll leave you for the descent, so I'll keep quiet and just let you enjoy the descent without my talking. I don't mind a little bite of something to eat as well. Okay, so I'll talk to you when we're approaching.
7024, expect the ILS X-ray runway 16 left with the SUA transition. The Aero 1726.
All aircraft be advised information here are now current. QNH1024. With Malta 96 Golf Lima, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet with Malta 96 Golf Lima.
Speedbird 556 Quebec, descend to 6,000 feet. QNH1024.
Descend to 6,000 feet. QNH1024. Speedbird 556 Quebec.
With Malta 96 Golf Lima, cleared direct Exama, cross Exama at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS X-ray runway 16 left.
Cleared direct Exama. Cross Exama at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS X-ray runway 16 left with Malta 96 Golf Lima.
Royal Air Maroc 940 Juliet, contact Fume Tower 127.625.
Liberty Tower 127.625, Royal Air Maroc 940 Juliet, bye-bye.
Alright, so we're back. Just checking on the temperatures. No need for engine anti-ice, so all good there. We do have to slow down though.
Speedbird 556 Quebec, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet. Speedbird 556 Quebec.
4,000 feet. Do.
Speedbird 556
Keep the speed brake out because we're not losing any speed here. I'm going to go flat one, speed check flat one.
Cleared ILS X-ray runway 16 left.
Cleared direct Suvac. Cross Suvac at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS
At above
X-ray runway
4,000 at
16
Suvac.
left. Speedbird 556 Quebec.
Will be above. Just about. Should be good. Just want to reduce that speed though. Don't know if there's any other way I can do it. We need to get down. By the same token, we are too fast. Speed brake is out intentional. Go flap one.
Roanoke arrivals, Europa 57 Golf Alpha Heavy, flight level 126 with information Sierra.
Europa 57 Golf Alpha Heavy Roma arrivals. Good afternoon. QNH1024.
Okay, temperature is now plus 9.
16 left with the Suvac transition.
No sign of any icing.
QNH1024, expect the ILS X-ray runway 16 left
Around
with
plus
SUA
10.
transition.
We seem to be coming through different temperature zones as we're coming through.
Down 2059.
Looks lovely out in front of us. Looks nice. 16 degrees on the ground in Rome.
Descend to flight level 090, Aero
So
2059.
beautiful. What a lovely winter temperature that is. Okay, so we need to be 2,500 or above, so I'm going to plug in 2,500 for the, oops, not like that, you're not, for the 2,500 for the next altitude constraint, and we'll go back, manage, no, not, 2,500 there, and we'll reduce to 180.
Moonflower 197 heavy. Descend to
Away.
flight level 090.
Descend to flight level
And can we get away
090,
with
Flower
arming our
197.
speed brakes? We can. Alright, so 15 miles.
3,500.
3,500, check. And let's go flap 2. Speed check flap 2. Okay. Just my earphones, my headphones. Alright, so we've got gear and flaps to go. Cabin crew can get ready. 10 miles. Runway up ahead, see the pappies.
Speedbird 556 Quebec. Contact Fume Tower 127.625.
Over to Tower 127.625. Speedbird 556 Quebec. Have a good afternoon. Fume Tower, Speedbird 556 Quebec. ILS X-ray runway 16 left.
Okay, manage speed.
Speedbird 556 Quebec. Fume Tower. Continue.
Roger, Speedbird 556 Quebec.
Glide slope localizer. And gear down. Okay, we don't have landing clearance yet, but we are gear 3 down, gear down 3 green. Flap 3, speed check flaps 3, which is going to be our landing configuration. We are configured. Glide slope captured. And go around altitude is 2000. Set. So, landing gear is down 3 green, seatbelt signs are on, cabin is ready, spoilers are armed, flaps config 3 checked. We are cleared to continue, but not cleared to land just yet. Hopefully we'll get that shortly.
With Malta 96 Golf Lima, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway with Malta 96 Golf Lima.
Clearly an aircraft on the runway, just landed.
$1,000.
1000 check. Headwind, looking good. Expected to spin round slightly from the left.
Speedbird 556 Quebec, wind 150 at 12, runway 16 left clear to land.
And we're clear to land.
Runway 16 left clear to land. Speedbird 556 Quebec.
And my aircraft. Pilot away.
With Malta 96 Golf Lima, monitor ground 122.125.
212 red so far.
Ground 122.125 with Malta 96 Golf Lima. Bye-bye.
Okay, so still monitoring primary flight display.
500.
Okay, looking out of the aircraft, looking at the runway. Watching these pappies.
400.
Looking back to the PFD. And back out to the runway.
100 above.
That wind coming straight down the runway at the moment. Lovely.
200. Minimum.
Continue.
100.
High.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 7. 5.
There we go. We are down. And reversers deployed. Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. Reverse idle. Plenty of room at Rome. Spoilers away. Braking, we'll exit here to the right.
Theme Tower, Aero 1726, ILS X-ray, runway 16 left.
There we are, everybody. Welcome down to Rome Fiumicino. Chrono off. 2 hours 13 minutes on the flight time.
Exit next available taxiway. Speedbird 556 Quebec.
And slow her right down. There we go.
556 Quebec. Contact ground 122.125.
And lights off. Strobe lights off.
Ground 122.125. Speedbird
Take you
556 Quebec.
Let's find out where we're parking.
Speedbird 556 Quebec. Request taxi to allocated gate.
He's there, he's taking his time. Come on, sunshine.
556 Quebec. Gate 614 taxi.
I mean, it's good they've modified this because they used to shoot down the taxiways, but
Over to gate 614
now they're doing
taxi
20
via
knots by the
Delta.
looks of things.
Charlie Foxtrot. Speedbird 556 Quebec.
Which is fine. Let's give a bit of a gap. Especially if he lurches backwards like that. Alright, so we are gate 614 to the side of the airport. So I'm going to take the outer ring here at Rome. Alright, so that can come off. Flight directors off, landing system off, constraints off. Off. Hey. You're properly slowing down for the corners and everything now, aren't you? Wow. Okay, makes it more realistic. As long as I don't crash into them, we'll be good. Alright, so we didn't go flaps away, spoilers away, we didn't clean up. But we are now cleaned up. Look at that sunset. Lovely time to arrive in Rome. Look at that, gorgeous. We'll follow the Wizz Air, and we'll also try and slow down for him. Wow, that sun, gorgeous sky. So I'm going to go straight down this taxiway, and then we'll be taking, so this is Delta, then we'll be taking Charlie Foxtrot.
Aero 866, taxi for departure.
Pretty much into the ramp.
Aero 866, runway 25 taxi via Tango. Mike Romeo, Bravo, Golf, Bravo, Bravo.
Runway 25 via Tango, Mike Romeo, Bravo, Golf, Bravo, Bravo, Aero 866.
So it's 15:55, which is essentially when we were supposed to arrive, 15:55. Of course, we've got to get to the gate, but I think we've made pretty good time, to be fair. Now we're going straight on. long way to go. So he's going left, we're not, we're carrying straight on.
Hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
So obviously he's slowing down, so we have to slow down.
At 33 Alpha Papa.
And now we can carry. See you later, Whizzer. Enjoy your holiday, folks. Buzzer? Is it? No. Oh, it's supposed to air cargo. Okay, not bad. Right, so ours is going to be
Contact QA Tower 127.625.
kind of a second left, but it's, yeah, there's a few junctions running off, so I think where that Welling is there, we're going to go round and past him and then in that way. So Delta to Charlie Foxtrot. Let's see, Charlie Foxtrot is this one here. So we can slow down
In Aero
in
1726,
here.
Gate 40 tree taxi via Delta Foxtrot. Delta November
Charlie
Golf Hotel,
Foxtrot.
November Zulu.
Yep, follow this down and in.
40, freeway Delta Foxtrot.
And we're going
Delta
to be
November
gate
Golf Hotel, November Zulu, Aero
614,
1726.
which is at the end on the right. It's tucked in here. Alright then, so APU bleed can come on. Runway turn offs were off. Taxi light go off. We can slow down.
Area 33 Alpha Papa. Continue taxi.
So we come in here to 614.
Continue taxi at Beery at 33 Alpha Papa.
No, okay, 614. Now that looks far away. I can't read that. See if we can zoom in. It says stop too fast. Alright, we'll stop then. Alrighty, we'll do the parking brake is set. Come up top, APU is on, APU bleed is on. That's all good and hunky dory. Let's go down, shut off the engines. Engine number 1 off. Engine number 2 is off. And monitor RN1. Below 8 right and left engine, below 8 right engine, engine 1 and engine 2, so beacon light is off, seatbelt signs can come off, fuel pumps
The boarding requested.
can come off, ground control,
Cabin crew, doors to manual and cross check, please.
fantastic, there we go everybody, so welcome down to Rome. Hope you enjoyed that one. This, of course, is MKStudios Rome Fiumicino version 2, the newly released Rome, and it is looking absolutely gorgeous. Certainly appreciate this scenery, all the hard work these developers do, putting out these good sceneries for us. Excellent, excellent scenery, and it's well worth picking up for all of those of you who do like flying into Rome. Certainly want to get. It's a big improvement over version 1. Of course, I'm not sponsored by MKStudios at all, just to put it out there. I don't receive anything, don't receive any free preview releases or anything like that. This is just my personal view of this scenery, and it's absolutely stunning. And of course, beautiful livery there to match as well. BA retro livery on this A319. So thank you very much for joining us today. Hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment if you want to get engaged in some conversation about Flight Simulator, about this flight, about any flights that you want to do in the future. And stay safe, stay warm, and I'll see you on board for the next one. See you now. Thanks again. Bye-bye.